Each year, only about a third of American 18-year-olds graduate from high school ready for post-secondary education. That's a disaster for the other two-thirds and a crisis for the country. Lots of organizations are working on what you might call the supply side of this problem, improving schools, better teachers, improved curriculum. Great Schools is working what you could call the demand side of this problem. Parents who expect, support, and insist that both at home and at school, their children get a first-rate education. This is why we were created, to address the demand side of educational improvement in America. Our current objective is to improve our programs, Great Schools and Great Kids, and to demonstrate that the children of the families we serve do better in school. To get there, we need three things. We need more great people, the engineers, the product designers, the outreach workers who will make us successful. Second, we need great community partners, the mayor's offices, the school systems, the nonprofit and business leaders who want to bring great schools and great kids to their communities to serve their families. And finally, we need more investors. We have 3 fabulous growth funders today who each contribute $1 million or more to Great Schools each year. And in the future, we need a couple more of them, and we need funders who want to bring great schools and great kids to tap the power of parents to improve education in their communities. Archimedes famously said, "Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world." Parents are like a really long lever. First of all, there's 20 times more of them than there are teachers in America. And secondly, they're the ones with the everyday power to set high expectations, cultivate critical character strengths, and demand and support excellence every day at home and at school. And digital media is a powerful fulcrum because it works the way parents' lives work. It can reach parents in little bite-sized chunks, and it can be personalized to meet the needs, the particular needs of each family, to support through each phase of their child's education. Great Schools is effective for 3 reasons. First, we understand parents. Parents understand that their children are complicated, emotional, as well as academic beings. They know that you can't separate those two parts, and you've got to inspire children as well as ensure they meet standards. So second, we understand digital media. So we know digital media can be packaged in bite-sized chunks to reach parents when and where they are on a smartphone as well as a computer. It's also personalizable, so we can get just the kind of information that particular parent needs to support their child. And finally, we know how to partner. We know how to use our digital media to help local community-based organizations, mayor's offices, school systems accomplish their objectives while simultaneously advancing our own. Our first metric is reach. We already reach half of American families, and we want to reach more. Second, engagement. We want to show that parents engage seriously with the information we provide and they come back frequently. Third, impact on parent behavior. We want to be able to say that because parents engage with our material, they are better at supporting their kids' education. They read more often to their children. They visit and consider more schools for their child. They partner more effectively with their child's teacher. And fourth, impact on student success. We want to show that the children of the parents we serve do better in school. Some people assume that because we're digital media based, that we must primarily reach only wealthy people. The fact is, according to Quantcast, an independent ratings agency, Great Schools reaches many low-income families. Half of our users earn $50,000 or less in a given year. Also, many people don't know that we operate locally as well as nationally. In 3 communities today, Indianapolis, Indiana, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Washington, D.C., we have local community organizers on the ground reaching out through partners to get to the hardest to reach, most in need families to help them. First, we reach large numbers of families. In a given year, fully half of American families with school-age children will access our information. Second, we're getting those families to participate. So more than 1 million families have left ratings and reviews about their children's schools. And finally, independent researchers have shown that great schools influences parent behavior. In Washington, D.C., Stanford University researchers found that parents who receive great school services and information are more likely to choose and attend high-performing schools. First, it's hard to get great information on all 130,000 public and private schools in America. It's hard to know exactly which programs are strong, which ones are weak, sometimes even exactly what each school has going on at the school. And the second, it's hard to do evaluation all the way down to the level of impact on student achievement. So we can show parents use our service, we can show perhaps that parents change their behavior because of our service, but showing that their students actually do better in school because of our service, that's a lot of links to make. With more resources, we'd finish building out Great Kids, cover more subjects, and prepare to reach large numbers of families with this pioneering program. With more resources, we'd be able to do more of our work in Spanish. Both Great Schools and Great Kids could benefit from Spanish language versions. With more resources, we could approach pre-K. We need profiles of pre-K schools in Great Schools, and we need information about early childhood in Great Kids. And finally, with more resources, we could improve our evaluation. We need to establish the link all the way from our information down to the children of the parents we serve doing better in school, and that takes a lot of work. Right now, our Great Schools local programs are in 3 communities, Milwaukee and Indianapolis and Washington, D.C. But we need to be in dozens of communities. Around the country, there are, particularly in communities where there's a large amount of school choice, or there's a large amount of education reform activity, we need parents on the team. We need programs that help parents understand what educational excellence looks like and what their role is in bringing it into their family.